And all I'm doing today is trimming the bushes. But to me, it's sort of a big deal because I haven't done this since I was a kid, basically. I guess I never had bushes that got too big. All right. So recently I bought these. Here, let's pull them out because we need to see the full bush here. All right, recently I bought two of these little trellises. So let's get those out of the way. All right. Great. How you doing today? So I came out here early and it's kind of cool. Feels really good. So now we're gonna see what the whole bush looks like. These started out as little pink guaras if you've been following my gardening show. And then this, this serrano pepper is still blooming and it's being invaded by this humongous pink guara. There it is, poking out. So we're going to give him some space. And then what else? Basically, people can't walk on this walkway, which isn't good. Oh, and then there's a cactus in here that needs sun. The little pineapple cactus. It's not really a pineapple cactus, but I just call it that. So these are my new shears. And I'm going to trim these off of my sidewalk. And I'm going to give them a nice straight line. And then I'm going to put those back on. Those metal, beautiful trellises. So I have a feeling they're going to grow really fast. So I'm just going to trim them all the way to the line. But I'm going to leave maybe some in the middle because that way when they poke off the top of the trellis. All right. So I'm going to start over here. And these are super powerful. So it shouldn't be hard at all. Let's try. Okay, that's easy. I feel like I'm doing it with my left hand. Oh yeah, this is fine. And remember, on each trellis, I want to leave some in the middle. So they're nice and tall still. All right, so that's that first trellis. And let's work on that serrano pepper thing later. Hey guys, how are you? Thanks for joining. Okay. Let's see. All right, I'm getting the camera perfect so you could see the line I'm making. Thank you for your patience. My little bag for trim. I have like a bucket, but okay, so I'm gonna start here. Let's go. I'm getting that line. Yeah, these work really good. Remember, I'm leaving some in the middle on both sides. Okay. Because the trellises make them pop up. And as pretty as this looks, it's in the way. So give it a line. That's like left-handed right there. I guess you could use them either way. Okay. Like you could leave the ones that are like growing up. See, they grow upward because they're not in the way. All right. A nice line there. Hopefully you can see that. This is what it looks like on the other side. I basically cut it to the middle where we would get those pop-ups. See, anything growing up you could leave because it wants to grow up. All right. Okay. I like a nice clean line there. Move that so you can see. Okay. So the middle, there's two pink guaras. It looks like more because the serrano is really green and big in the middle. So I trimmed the outside of each one of them, but now I'm going to get the inside, like towards the middle. So I'm going to get the camera so you can see. You still there? Yeah, thanks. We'll get my backyard too. How about that? But I think I got to get like a GoPro or something camera because, you see? Because the phone might die, just so you know. I hope it doesn't. So let's like wrap up that way. All right, so I want just the middle. Let's start with this one since it's pointed over there. This is the harder one though. Let's go here. Let's just do it. All right. Okay, let's see. Hopefully that'll pop up. So this is like intrusive. Let's get it. There's one. I hate to, they're so pretty. You can put that in a, that would look really pretty inside of a vase, a tall vase. With some other flowers in there. Okay, these are gonna pop up, see? So now I'm carving around this lovely, we almost have to pull him back. We have to pull him back away off of the pepper tree to see where he's at. Okay. Notice it's a he for some reason. All right. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, see, these will pop up. See, we'll put it there right now so we can see. So this one has to go probably. All right. And let's make this clean here, this clean line. All right. It's out of control, I'll tell you. Okay. So I pretty much, let's see, I want to make sure this thing's like growing right onto the sidewalk. So I need some of it to pop up. Let me see. Yeah, I don't need it all though. Here. Okay. Oh, look, a pretty feather. And the other day I found plumage inside. Then, hopefully the thing isn't timed out. Okay. The other day I found plumage inside the house. Okay. Let's put the little metal trellis. Let's put it there and see what it looks like. First, gather the plant. Contain it. Wrestle it if you have to. All right. There's probably gonna need more trimming, but we'll see. Okay. I noticed there's more dirt towards the wall, not like right up against the cement. It's kind of like cementy there. Push it all the way down. That way it has more of a hold. Wow. See, now anything really popping out onto the sidewalk, we'll trim. Hopefully you guys can see where I'm pointing exactly, yeah. All right. You know what's good about these shears? There's like a part of that tree over there that's crooked I want to get. It's kind of like curved and, all right. So then make this side straight. We're almost done actually with the whole wall of bushes. And then maybe one day I'll attack my backyard with this. But there are some really nice trees that are growing. This handyman pointed that out and I'm like, oh yeah. So we're definitely not going to take any trees down. An old bamboo thing I put there. Okay, so now we're crowding this pepper tree. So let's get rid of the ones that are crowding it. That way we can see the pepper tree. And that way the pepper tree gets the proper sun. Okay. All right, see? We're starting to see him now. He's being invaded. So we want to take the plant off of him. Like, see this one right here? Let's see if we can just tuck him in. So you know he keeps like he's growing right onto the pepper tree, and he's really causing him strain. So that branch has to go. All right. Oh, I have a hard time trimming because I love them so much, and I hate, you know. But you gotta. Phone. Anyone that's still holding on right now? Hi, Charlene. Sorry that you had to go. So I hope it wasn't because my phone cut out. Like I said, I am going to be buying a GoPro, but I just invested a grip on this like awesome face recognition laptop that I'm going to be adding into my Amazon store actually. So who else is here? Charlene, you have to do all that work. I like it. Oh, thanks. I'm sorry to hear, Charlene, about your family member. I'm so sorry, my love. My heart goes out to you. I'll be putting in my good vibrations. You could say, it's okay to say prayers nowadays, but I'm not very religious. I'm just more spiritual. Look at this pepper. Yeah, but I'll be doing a beautiful prayer. Hi, Roderick. Hi, Richard. Thanks for saying good job. Thank you. Okay, so the thing came back on, and it won't get too hot, I don't think, if I leave it right here. Although now the cat's coming. See, it's not. See, she can't be out here with those clippers just in case. So I'm gonna have to put her away. Here. Okay, everything's in a safe area. Because the only way the camera's gonna last this time is if the camera's in the house like that. Baby. Baby. Here. She's not gonna like this, but I have to put her in the room because that's a safe spot for her right now. It's those big shears. You gotta be careful. Okay. You're gonna go in the room. Say hi. Watch what she does when I hold her. She puts her paw on my face. Okay, this is getting really creative, guys. So I want to show you the pepper, okay? The pepper plant. And how I'm making sure that he's also not in the walkway, but I don't want to cut too much of him. See, you're like in the doorway. Hopefully the phone doesn't get too hot, okay? So I'm going to keep going and put this on just in case. Hey guys, thanks for being here. Okay, here we go. So anything sticking out, unfortunately, has to go. I started to say before the phone cut off that this has learned to grow in the driveway because it was being smashed by the pink warrens. So unfortunately, we got to get rid of a lot of him. But this one's curving that way, so that's nice. So we'll leave that branch, actually. That's good news. Anything sticking out, basically, because it's going to stick out even further if you ignore it, because it's growing fast. Oh, I love this nice line I'm making here. Oh, this is pretty. All right. All right. There's a pepper on there, so I'm going to save that. That was easy. I don't know if you can see that line. There we go. There's a few more. Okay. All right. There we go. Shirley, and if you're coming back in, I want to answer your comment. It's really not work for me because at first things seem like work. You never notice that, but then you end up enjoying it. It's actually kind of satisfying in a big way to be trimming these and making them look so pretty. Okay, so, oops, sorry I stepped on you, plant. Okay, so the ones in the middle, so I can already see the ones that are going to be sticking out of this other guara now. Okay, all right, perfect. I love this. Maybe I'll be a gardener again for a living. I've never done it for a living, but I mean, have I? Because why did I say that? Maybe I have. Maybe I have got paid to do this a few times. When I was real young, probably. I was really into gardening always. You can't see this over here at the edge, but I'm just gonna nail it really quick. Make a straight line where people walk up. And I left it curved too. It's like curving. Okay. Okay, let me tell you so I don't have to scream. Remember how... Let me see who was all here. Take a break on that for a second. Be very careful with huge chairs. Actually, it fell in the parking lot at the back of my tailgate, but luckily I knew to not have my feet anywhere near where I was. You gotta hold it out. Hey, you're back. Hi, Charlene. Thanks. Yeah, and then that has happened, and I'm gonna get a professional camera for that. And I was saying that I just invested a grip on my new laptop, so this thing is awesome though. I'm gonna put it in my Amazon store. But yeah, no, I need a new camera because they don't get hot like the phones do, so. Okay, I wanna actually, has the camera cooled off? Because I wanna show it. I'm just going to explain that other pink Wara. I just wanna trim it a little more. Actually, let me put the thing now, the trellis, and see how much I don't wanna trim it too much. Because I like how they go up. Okay, first we'll gather the plant. Okay, pull the plant all towards the middle. Whoa, there's a little palm tree growing under here. Wow, okay. So put the trellis. And remember, it goes a few inches back off the sidewalk because there's more dirt there usually. So it goes right in the middle of the plant. It didn't go far as down as the other one. It's good though. It looks pretty. All right, so pull anything that's willing to be like sticking out on top there. And then it's easy to just trim the rest. See, that one's curving. Anything just growing straight out, just get rid of. As pretty as they look, they have little pink flowers on the edges. The ones that are growing that way are going to continue to keep growing that way. Nice line on the bottom. Okay, see that? And it'll grow fast, so if you leave it, it'll just start, it'll be a nuisance right away. So you might as well get rid of it now, because that way you don't have to come out here again for a minute. This is the first time I've done it. But then again, the plants just now got this big. So I gotta get that pepper stain with the water. Oh yeah, I gotta get those. There's like a red pepper stain on the sidewalk. I gotta get that. You can get it with vinegar, baking soda. Okay, let's see where we left off here. I wonder if I bring it out here. Here, let me finish this and then I'll bring it out. The phone. This is the thickest one. Of course, the very last one, right? the most stubborn. Wow, it's beautiful. Oh my God, the very last one is like like the hardest one. Whew. Who am I kidding? It's not going to be the last because I'm a perfectionist, so of course, but of course I'm going to give it a walk around like I do right now. These are perfect. Ow, it poked me. Look at that. They're perfect. I don't know, I'm sweaty. I don't know if you could tell. I got the pepper poking out a little there because he's growing like curved. So let's fix this line. It's not that hot out here. Probably because I'm soaking wet. All right. Well, if the phone gets too hot again, then I'll say bye now just in case. And I'll see you in the next video. Hold on, this is stubborn. Oh my gosh. All right. Yeah. Hell yeah. It looks so good, like a freaking resort. Hey guys. If you see sweat running down me, I apologize. I knew that it was going to be sweaty. That's why I only did a washcloth bath before this, because I didn't want to waste time and water. Whew, let's turn the sprinklers on for a second. See, these aren't really bothering anybody over here. These have potential, but they're curving up. Let me see. It's curving. It's still like right in the middle though. All right. Sorry, but they gotta go. I hate it because those pink flowers are so cute. Okay. This line is great. I don't want to take away this pepper tree, and I'll tell you why. I'm not taking it away, I mean like even more of it, because it started growing this way, and now I want it, it'll start going back towards more its roots now. As a matter of fact, I just want to make sure that I got rid of a lot of it behind it too. See, there's a big branch that's totally invading. Okay, I cut it low, that way it doesn't grow back so fast. See, now we can poke him back where he belongs, sorta. And the pink wire will guide him because he latches on there. They like each other. All right, there's another big branch back here that's pushing. It's pushing the pepper tree out. Let's get rid of that. That way the pepper tree can have its own space. And also this cactus deserves a chance. I'm going to show you the cactus. Like I said, the sidewalk looks stained, but you can get that out with vinegar. You see something? I think, yeah. He's in here. We'll get him, okay? We're saving him. The battery's also low. I'm gonna read into what kind of camera doesn't get hot, because I really do enjoy outdoor streaming. All right. Okay, we have to get this pepper away. We have to get okay, here's another big branch. We have to get this pink guara away from this pepper tree. Look at that. I see it. Oh, it's thick. Oh my God, got it. Oh shoot. Look at that. Whoa. Yeah. Poor pepper tree. I got you. I got you, don't worry. He needed this for a while, so I'm happy to be doing this for him. I love the little moss weed. I think that's what it is. See, now we can make this line nice and straight. And we poked him back. He's alive. Look at that. He almost got strangled. I'm taking more of the guara off of the pepper. Okay, I'm going to reposition this hose now, make sure it's right in the middle of the pepper. There's another branch I need to get. Okay. Might as well get the ones. Alright. Any more? Yeah. Look at that big branch. That's thick. It's weak though, I could tell. It was like rotting. Alright. The hose might just take that pepper right off. We'll see. I don't want to, you definitely don't want to chop the hose. The soaker hose. Okay. Get rid of all these peppers actually. The ones on the floor. Trim out the leaves on the bottom a little. Like gather them together. Might as well, you're down here. You got your gloves on. You're sweating. You might as well. Because then you're going to have to do it another day. Instead, get it done today. Alright, so here's the cactus. And it looks like he's doing good in the back, but I'm going to put this hose in the front. I don't know how it got moved actually. Now he'll get even water. He's still alive, it's just he needed sun, so he's a little depressed, I could tell. As a matter of fact, let's give him more of a clear path. Alright. Alright, baby, it's gonna be okay. Okay. Now make that line. It all becomes more apparent. The more you do, the more they pop out at you. like which ones are going to be bothersome. Because you don't want to have to come out here again for a minute. Can't believe the phone's still lasting. Looks good. That's amazing how much of that pepper tree is alive, and the way that he loves, like, the arch that I gave him. They like when you trim them because it stimulates them. Okay, what I want to do is, I want to trim this tomato plant. Because I did it with a scissor, but they like a crisper. It only has one long vine on it. And it's a strong vine. But the part that's dead, I want to give it a clean sweep, but I don't want to cut the part that's alive, so it's right here at the tip. Actually, watch myself there. All right. All right. Now there's a part on the back that needs to be gone. You don't want to get rid of the whole plant on accident, because these shears are really big. So you can line it up first and then back up. There you go. Okay. So he likes to grow towards the plumbing over here. There's another teeny little part on the bottom. They like it when you get rid of the dead part, especially. It makes new room for growth. All right. While I'm down here, I might as well. The sprinkler, my little soaker hose on my Rainbird timer, it shut off. So I cleaned it up, looks good. Put it all into the pile. See, other things become apparent, like, oh yeah, that's going to be growing out onto the thing. I could already tell, you know. The position that it's growing, that it's facing. Okay, so you're still there. I could tell. I feel the energy. Let me, so you're in the shade, so it might still last. Cleaning up the ground around it. It looks so much prettier when you do that. And you just pick up the main parts. You don't have to be a perfectionist about gardening. But I still am. It's funny. All right. Let me bring you over here. Actually, I'm just going to leave right there, and I'm going to pick this pile up here. I got the pile sitting over there. I think it would be fun to get the hose after this. And give it a nice cleanup, you know, because it just looks too good. So therefore, I don't have to pick up too much. All right, so the pile's there. Whew, what next? Let's go. Take this off. Sweaty gloves. Throw them on the ground so you could wash them with a hose also. And you can wash this just as long as you dry it because it'll rust. Huh. The foam probably won't last. But I gotta get this because I gotta wash underneath it, you know, while I have the hose out. But I don't get the hose out too often lately since I got the sprinkler system. I mean, I shouldn't take my glove off. Actually, here, let me get the one. So if the phone doesn't last, I apologize. This should only take me like 30 seconds. I'm getting it. Oh my God. All right. That's cool that I got it all in one bag, basically. The feather I don't throw out. It's sacred. I mean, so is the plant too, but you guys are so sweet. I feel your love and your energy. Okay, I'm gonna move the phone into the house and see if it'll connect again. These sandals keep tripping on myself. Okay guys, I'll be right there. Okay. The rest I could wash into the ground. Okay, let me see. You're still there. Oh my God, what a trip. Come on, quick before the phone dies. Okay. Pretty, huh? You want to see the other plants? This got really big and healthy. You remember I saved them from someone's house? This one I bought, it was only one. This is doing well for direct sun. See the bloom? Hibiscus. The cactus, a palm tree's growing next to the cactus. The sage is soft and lovely. These were Mother Nature planted. Look at them. There's another one right here. It needs water. It's not on the hose track. This one's not budding because it's not, it'll come back again. It's not spring anymore. And you know what? Oh, that's doing really well. That was a part of a group of yuccas. This is really well, very healing aloe. And here's the tomato vine I'm telling you about. So this might grow to be real big again. And nice clean line like I wanted here today. The cactus that needs sun. And we could gather some dirt around him too. Are you still there? Yeah. So happy. Here, I'm gonna take some dirt and I'm gonna dirt, soil, whatever you call it. I'm gonna put it around the cactus, give it more support because it looks like it like deteriorated around there. It's also leaning really bad. I need both gloves for this. All right. Yeah, it's leaning really bad. Let's just prop him up. Oh man, he's gonna be so good after this. He was already leaning. That's like what he does. But that doesn't mean he's got to like suffer with not enough foundation. So he needs like a bridge, like a 2 inches bridge, kind of like a podium to hold him up. A foundation. Yeah, because he's starting to grow like back into the ground, so. There. Kind of, you could reshape the direction that they grow in. All right. All right, I'm done with the gloves. All right. Okay. Okay, my hands are filthy, but I'm gonna get that hose. Because it's all dirt anyway, right? How did you get out of the room? Dude. She's Houdini, I kid you not. How long do you need to cut what? I'm reading the comments, guys. Okay. Baby, how did you get out of the room? Okay, here. Okay, hose time.